Okay, this is my review of the Kenmore Progressive Vacuum Cleaner. Here's the short version. It's good. If you want it, go ahead and buy it. I don't regret buying it, and I'm going to keep using it. Longer version. I went by Sears today to get a couple extra bags for this vacuum, and I couldn't remember the part number, so I went in and found this vacuum in the same place where I bought it and told the clerk, oh, I need to buy a couple bags for this one. And she goes, oh, you got the big red beast, huh? And started laughing really hard. And like really hard. Harder than anyone should be laughing about a vacuum cleaner. I got her to talk a little about it, and apparently there's a huge inside joke about this vacuum cleaner at Sears. But she told me that if she told me what the joke was, she'd be fired instantly. It's that bad. So I had no idea a vacuum cleaner could be that interesting. So I'm making this review in hopes that someone could tell me what the funny joke is. That being said, let's get to the actual review. It's a good upright bagged vacuum. It sucks. It's great at sucking. It's got a great bunch of settings down here for height. It's got a good setting here where you just move this back and forth if you want to do carpeting, or let's say you want to do bare floors without this gear bar spinning. You just turn that back. Or if you're going to use the hose on the back too, that's really, really good as well. So, good upright vacuum. The cord's long enough to do whatever you want to do. And it's got this great little thing I use on stairs. It uses the suction, if you want to look at that, of the vacuum cleaner when you have your hose attached to spin this little thing. So you don't have to take the whole vacuum cleaner on the stairs, you just use this on the end of the hose. Take a look back. It's got a really long accessory hose here, and that's great because it reaches so many different spots. My last vacuum, a lot of times to be able to reach tall stuff with the hose, I have to lift one hand with the vacuum cleaner and the other hand holding up the hose and whatever accessory I was using to be able to reach like ceiling corners and what. This thing has a really good hose. One quibble, because it's so long, they have to have two little things to hold it on here. And this little latch down here is a pain in the tail. It always seems to catch my finger whenever I'm really in a hurry. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's got a nice wand accessory here that's got quite a bit of power, and look at that. Got quite a bit of reach. And one feature that caught me by surprise is you can actually open a little valve here on the wand. So let's say you're doing something that can be damaged with too much power. You open that valve and it tempers it down a little. Pretty nice. So, bag capacity is really good. I've had this thing for 6 months and finally just had to go buy new bags. They fill up and hold a lot of stuff, and they get their carpet clean, but they last for quite a while, quite a few cleanings. And yeah, it's got the main bag in here, and then it's got this nice little HEVA filter back here, so really tiny stuff gets caught right in there. So all in all, good vacuum, does a good job, and I'd love to know what the whatever funny story there is behind it. So Callie at Sears, I hope to find out someday what made you laugh so hard. Thank you.